What is up, everybody? It is the beginning of the month, and the first week of every month, I always come out with our market reports for several cities throughout the GTA. I go through each property type to actually see exactly what has happened to the value of that particular property type within a particular city. And in this video, we're going to be actually taking a look at what happened in the GTA, compare it to the 416 area code, along with major cities throughout the GTA. And I'll split these videos up into a few videos just so that it doesn't get so long, and then you're able to actually pause the video, determine exactly what's happening within the city that you may be either looking to purchase or perhaps you reside in and are planning maybe to either sell, and just for your own knowledge, know exactly what is happening in your neighborhood when it comes to the value of your home. I feel it's very important that you take this and arm yourself so that you actually know for yourself, so that you're not misguided. Please be sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and share this video with somebody that is on their own personal real estate journey and can value from videos like the one that I'm providing today. And now, if we move back about 6 months ago, we would actually have seen that property values had actually declined 4 months in a row. And then we actually hit a bottom. It was probably around December where we actually saw the numbers bottom. And now we are actually starting to see an upward trend in home prices and in home sales. So it is quite positive news. Now, much of the positive news came from the sentiment that the Bank of Canada will be reducing their overnight lending rate within the coming months. And so really, we know that it's going to happen. It's a matter of time. However, we don't know when it's going to happen. For much of 2023, many of the buyers actually stayed on the sidelines because they did not have the confidence. So many of the people don't necessarily feel that confidence just yet, as they want to be able to see probably around a 1% rate reduction by the Bank of Canada in order for them to feel comfortable enough to re-enter the market and potentially buy their first property. We've obviously got a lot more other struggles when it comes to home ownership throughout the whole country. However, many people who think that prices are going to have further steeper decline, I personally don't see that happening, just based on supply and demand. So let's just get into those numbers and see exactly what has happened in the GTA amongst all property types. And we'll also be able to take a look and see whether the number of sales that have taken place is actually keeping up with the number of listings that are coming on the market. The good news is that home values are up in the GTA. So let's take a look and see exactly what has happened throughout the GTA. And what we see now is that in February, the median price of all dwelling types in the GTA is $988,000. So what was it last month? We were actually at $890,000, guys. We've actually seen an increase of $100,000 throughout all property types in the GTA. Now, if we just look back and see exactly what had happened in February of 2023, so we can see exactly what the median price was, we were at $945,000. So we are still trending upwards compared to even last year's numbers. So just another marker just to take a look at where people were wondering about what will happen with the amount of inventory blowing through. We had 9,759 in February, and here we have now 12,879. So a lot of inventory has come on, and much of the inventory that struggled to sell in the weaker months when prices were still declining towards the end of 2023 have come back on, and much of their inventory you can start seeing is actually selling. I'm starting to really see a lot of activity again between that $900 to about $1.2 million. People are buying in that price range. Obviously, with higher price points, definitely requires a lot more of a down payment. So many buyers are still finding it very difficult to qualify for mortgages there, but it is happening. Now, if you are in need of real estate services or mortgage services, I highly encourage you book a call via my Calendly link, and it is a free consultation. You can ask me anything regarding mortgages or real estate, and I will be happy to assist. Let's look at what has happened in the GTA when it comes to detached market. The detached market throughout the GTA is now at a median price of 1.326. Last year, we were actually at 1.234. Again, another increase of $92,000. Let's move on and take a look at what happened in the semi-detached market. Semi-detached market, we're seeing a median price of $1,050,000. And last month, we were actually at $990,000, a $60,000 increase in the semi-detached market. Things are moving along quite nicely. To be honest, we don't want to necessarily see prices ripping through, but if we start seeing gradual increases, it's still a positive sign considering the highs of February of 2022. The median price of freehold towns is now $986,000 in the GTA. And last month's numbers, we were actually at $925,000. That is an increase of another $59,000 just in freehold towns. Condo apartments were now at $633,000 as February's median price, and last month we were actually at $615,000. So again, you're looking at an $18,000 price increase just in condo apartments. So we're going to take a look at what happened in 416 proper when it comes to the core itself, just to see what has happened. So we're really looking at the condo apartments and detached segments, which pretty much dominate the majority of dwelling types in the city. So let's take a look at what has happened. All property type values first, and you can see here that in 416 area code, the median price is $875,000. Last month, we were actually at $758,000. Another price increase of $117,000 amongst all property types. But now let's just take a look and see what happened in the detached market. In the detached market, we're now looking at a median price of $1.7 million. Last month, guys, we were actually at $1.417 million. We are looking at an increase of $282,000 just in the detached market segment. So you can still see that homes are selling and prices are still trending upwards. Condo apartments are now $690,000, and last month we were actually at $661,000. So we are looking at a $29,000 price increase just on condo apartments. What has happened throughout the city of Brampton, Ontario? So we'll take a look at the distribution type here of Brampton. So you got detached at 52%, semi-detached at 17%, townhomes at 14%, condo towns at 8%, followed by condo apartments. So we'll take a look at pretty much all of the segments here. All property types, again, in Brampton, Ontario, we are now at a median price of $995,000. Take a look at what happened last month. We were at $930,000, an increase of about $65,000 compared to last month. So we've got total sold here of 430 listings, and we've had 823 active listings. Detached homes in Brampton, Ontario is now at 1.181 million. Last month, we were actually at 1.110, an increase of $71,000 in the detached market segment also. Semi-detached market, we are now seeing $955,000 as the median price. Last month, again, we were at $889,000, an increase of $66,000 there. Townhomes, $885,000 in Brampton. Last month, we were actually at $846,000. That's an increase of $39,000 just in the freehold towns. Pretty much all the markets in every city that I've checked have all been up month over month. Condo apartments in Brampton, $555,000. Last month, we were at $540,000, so that's an increase of $15,000 there. And finally, we have the condo townhomes, 680,000, and last month we were at 660,000, so an increase of $20,000 there also. Moving on to Mississauga, which we saw slow declines all the way up into January, and now we're seeing that this month, amongst all property types, the median price is now 929,000, and last month we were actually at $890,000. So we're seeing roughly a $40,000 increase amongst all property types. All property type distribution. Let's take a look at what's in Mississauga. We've got the main property distribution type of condo apartments at 33%, followed by detached homes at 32%, condo towns at 17%, and then semi-detached at 12%. Detached market is now at 1.405, and last month we were actually at 1.350, a $55,000 increase in detached markets. Condo apartment median prices are now at 586,000. Last month we were at 574,000. That means that we have an increase of $12,000 just in the condo apartment sector. Semi-detached, you've got a median price now of $1,050,000, and we've got a median price last month of $997,000. So we're up almost $53,000 just in the semi-detached market. Condo towns in Mississauga, you've got $815,000 as the median price, and last month we were at $785,000. That's an increase of $30,000 in the condo townhome market segment. Moving on into Caledon, Ontario. Again, the main distribution type in Caledon, Ontario is detached and townhomes. So we're going to take a look at these two. So in Caledon, we've got a median price of 1.223. Last month, we were at 1.125. That's an increase of a further $98,000 amongst all property types. Let's take a look at what happened in detached markets. Detached market is now at 1.380. Last month, we were at 1.350, an increase of $30,000 right there. And townhomes, we are now at a median price of $897,000. And last month, we were at $850,000. So we're looking at a $47,000 increase. So our final market here is going to be Oakville, Ontario. So in Oakville, Ontario, the distribution type is detached market segment, followed by condo apartments, and then townhomes themselves. So let's take a look at those three. So all property types now in Oakville, Ontario is 1.365. Last month, we were at 1.232. That's an increase of $133,000 amongst all property types. Let's see what happened amongst each type. Detached market now at 1.9 mil. Oakville has been quite hot over the last few months, actually. You can see here that its last month's pricing was at 1.709. We're looking at almost a $200,000 price increase just for detached homes. Condo apartments, $620,000 in Oakville. Last month, we were at $580,000, so an increase of $40,000 amongst just condo apartments. Freehold towns are now 1.207 million. Last month, $1.1 million, so we're up about $108,000 in freehold towns. So there you have it. The numbers are up across the board, but not just by a little. It's quite a large margin. And so those who were actually sitting and waiting to see what would happen, and there's going to be a big market correction still yet to come, I don't see that happening right now. When I do the mortgage side of it, is that most people that we were qualifying for mortgages prior to even when the Bank of Canada raised rates qualified for mortgages at 5.25, which probably when many professionals were saying that 5.25 was such a high target to put qualifications at, has actually become the saving grace possibly for Canadians, even though debts for individuals in Canada is quite high, or credit card debt is very high. but I think most Canadians are doing whatever they possibly can to keep their roof over their head. So only time will tell, but I am seeing an uptick, and I think really it's all becoming an issue of supply and demand. And so there's still a lot more demand than there is supply, which is holding these prices at where they are. So it's not like we haven't seen price declines, because we have. It's just a matter of how low were they really going to go. I hope you like the content that I provided today. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and share the video with people who are on their real estate journey and can benefit from the information that I provided today. Until then, stay knowledgeable, stay informed, and we'll catch you on the next one.